And we're back in Manchester for another episode of Farming Simulator 2015 with the Rude Man, and I am back. Been away for a week or so. We took a quick trip down to Bend, Oregon, where we keep a condo that we go to every summer. And yeah, I'm back for a couple weeks, and then we'll take the fifth wheel out for another couple weeks. But in the meantime, let's do some farming. I think in the last episode we started a harvest, so let's pull up some equipment and see what we need to do. Yes, I have been gone a week and I forgot how to play the game, so yeah, let me grab my controller and we'll head out to some combines. Alright, we had purchased some Massey Fergusons. Man, they're bright red, aren't they? They are a pretty good looking combine, I have to admit it. I love the way they start up. Although the engine is really quiet, you can barely hear it. But I like the way they start off, where like equipment would start. You'd start it up and you can hear the combine. It's got kind of an engine noise to it that it makes, and of course the actual engine that drives the combine. But anyway, it's kind of cool. I love these backup lights. Isn't that cool? Alrighty, so let's see. You know what? I was talking to somebody about using the auto combine, and they said something that I should use. Let me see if I can find it now. There was. Okay, it's off. There was distance keeper. This thing here. They told me I should be using that when I have more than one combine or whatever, because it makes them keep the distance. So yeah, I'm gonna probably, I don't know if I need to use that. I'm just gonna hire a worker right now and see how that goes. Or not. What the hell was that? Okay. What? It is running, isn't it? It's running. What is going on? That's crazy. Hang on. I did turn that off, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, you know why? It's full, you dummy. You gotta empty it. Alright, let's go get this guy. I couldn't figure out why I hit the higher button. It went. It didn't want to work. Okay, so this one's already set up for field 1. By the way, playing any kind of game the Rude Man way means that if I haven't played for a couple of days, I've forgotten how to. So bear with me while I learn how to play the game again. It really has nothing to do with my age. Well, maybe it does. Well, maybe it does. Let's see if he lines up here. Nah, it doesn't. I've always been that way. Okay, he is not gonna... You're not gonna play. He's not playing fair. He's trying to go back to the barn. So let's get this emptied first. Alright, let's go find the other combine. Okay, and he is not full. Start him up. Yeah, see that? It goes. It gives you the beep beep, and then kind of a low hum as the combine engine starts up. It's really kind of cool. I like it. So let's see if we can hire this guy and let him go to work. What's he gonna do? Cool. Yeah, I kind of like these combines. I really kind of do. So let's see. We've got him going now. He's getting ready to go. And what field is this? This is field 2. Now, this is a small field. So let's grab... Oh. I have 3 of these? When did I do that? Huh. Didn't realize. All right, so this guy's only 73% full, so we ought to be able to hire him right off the bat. Yeah, you have to realize I spent last week before I left for Bend for my short vacation. I spent so much time doing episodes of Nebraska because I wanted to have enough episodes to get me through the week that I didn't play Manchester very much. So I made about 7 or 8 episodes of Nebraska and finished that map out. And then I came back and only made enough episodes of Manchester because, well, if you look at my playlist, what I generally do is I'll play Manchester. Well, I'll upload an episode of Manchester and then one of Nebraska and then one of Manchester and one of Nebraska, so that I don't have it's a different video every day. One day it's Nebraska, the next day it's Manchester. So I spent quite a bit of time last week making Nebraska videos so I could finish that map out, which I did, and you haven't quite seen it yet. I think you've seen up to episode 77 at the time that I'm recording this, and there's only 79 episodes, so you've only got 2 episodes left of Nebraska. Alright, we better get this guy started and get him out of the way. Right now it is, Tuesday. I actually got back from our 1-week vacation Sunday night, and I was so tired from vacation. I needed another vacation, so I haven't done any recording. I've done very little game playing for the last couple of days. I got up Monday morning. We got in late Sunday. Oh, is he gonna hit the fence? Nope, he's gonna make it. We got in kind of late Sunday after about a 6 or 7 hour drive, and I told my wife, I said, I really need to do some recording, but I don't want to. I'm tired, and vacation is tiring. We did a lot of swimming, and I was trying to teach a 6-year-old how to swim, and I put a life vest on her and let her bob up and down in the water while I kind of trying to coach her on how to move her arms and how to kick her feet, and trying to teach her how to float, all those kind of things that you do. We actually haven't hired any lessons for her yet, but yeah, I needed a break. So Monday came. I said I really should go and do some episodes or do some kind of recording, but I never got around to it. And then finally Tuesday, came, and here it is. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is the first time I even turned my computers on. So I thought, well, I better go and do a Manchester, because I don't have any Manchesters recorded. I got, like I said, 2 more Nebraskas recorded, and I have 4 or 5 recordings of the new map that we're moving to after Nebraska, but I don't have any Manchester done, so I thought I better do it. Alright, I want to see what this tractor and trailer is going to do. I want to make sure he moves out of the way. Well, he's going to move someplace. Whether it's out of the way or not, that's another matter. Well, okay, looks like he's going to move out of the way. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, this guy's moving on. Well, I didn't get very far. Field number 1's a monster field. Alright, and this is field number 2, and well, I didn't get the tractor going for him. Let's do that. Let's do that now. Yeah, I really missed farming in, Farm Simulator. I was driving on the way home through farm country, and there was some winter wheat when we drove through down to Bend. We drove through quite a bit of winter wheat country. And when we came back, they had started harvesting. Oh my God. While we were in Bend, it was like 100 degrees every day. You know, you'd get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, it was already, you know, almost 80. And it was just, it was almost too hot to swim. If you weren't underwater all the time, as soon as you come up, you'd burn to a crispy critter. So we kind of had to be careful with the kids. But anyway, I had, you know, I had the 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, her cousin, with us. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was just really hot. So when we came home, we had seen that they had been harvesting some of that winter wheat. And I didn't see any harvesters going, but we did see quite a few windrowers and balers on the road. I mean, there was a convoy of one. There were, I think, 4 windrowers and about 6 or 7 balers that we passed all in a row. They were convoying from one field to another. All right, what's going on? We've got a tractor slipping. What are you doing? What is he doing? He got caught on the fence. How did you get off the field in the first? Oh, why did you come through the gate only to get caught on the fence? All right, go to work. We'll see what he does. Let's see. Do you suppose we've got any slurry to do? Oh, I forgot about this guy. Alright, yeah, I certainly did, didn't I? Let's, alright, let's see. I don't remember how to run this guy. Turn on the harvester. Okay, lift the harvester, folding the cutter. Let's put the cutter down. Alright, and then hire a worker. Alright, right. He's making potatoes. That's good. Alright. So we've got another truck someplace then, don't we? Or do we? Uh-oh. Well, there's a truck moving. This truck is moving. Where's he going? Somebody's in traffic. This guy. Alright, so I gotta find... What was I using for the potatoes? Oh. This guy. Why is he not in... Well, let's see. I've got to figure this out. Where's the potato harvester? Okay, group 4. Okay, he's in group 4. So let's get that other tractor. This guy here. We'll put him in group 4. Why is he in group 5? I must have been using his tractor for something else. That's why he's in group 5. We'll put him there for now so I can find him real easy. Start him up. And find out. Well, he's still got something hooked up there, so... He's got a course play route in him. Where are you going? What? Where are you going? Alright, he just picked up the node for going back. Well, I'll let him run. Let's let him run. We've got a couple of combines that... You know what I was looking for? I was looking for the... that guy. The Slurry guy. Okay, he's empty. So let's put him back. I think... If I remember right... We were taking slurry from the beef cow farm. I think. So let's go check that out. I really, really want to keep up on the slurry because I don't want to spend one whole episode hauling slurry around. So I kind of thought if I made sure that the slurry was kept empty, I wouldn't have to worry about that. But it's kind of exciting because soon we will have grain to feed all the animals, and we'll also have potatoes we can feed the animals. I really, really kind of want to work on the animals. I want to get quite a few of them fattened up. Hey, Sean. And I think I might have to check, see what the milk levels are. Alright, let's see how much we've got here. I'm pretty sure this is where we were. Oh, New Holland's in traffic. What's he doing? What are you doing? Okay. Get a little bit closer here. There he goes. Wow, it takes the potatoes a little bit of time to get caught up with the... I mean, the trailer was half full before the first potato came over the conveyor belt there. That's kind of weird. Alright, traffic course. Let the potato guy come back to work. If he will. See what happens. There he goes. Alright, go deliver that. And we'll go back to this guy. Alright, so we got caught up with the slurry, I think. Let's take a look. Alright, chickens don't have slurry. I don't think. Neither do the sheep, but the cows do. They've got a little bit of milk I'm going to have to get. And let's see, liquid manure. Oh, geez, it's packing up. Man, I spend my whole time doing that. All right, no slurry with the pigs. Well, that pig. Oh, that's beef we just emptied. I guess there is a little slurry left, but not a whole lot. So, okay. We still got slurry. Doggone it. They just make a lot of poo, don't they? I'm trying to figure out which one, you know, I think the beef cattle, which there's only one barn that has beef cattle. That's this one. But even so, there's two pig farms, and I swear that one beef cattle make more slurry than the pigs do. I kind of feel bad because the same trailer that we're hauling slurry with is going to also haul the milk. But to say we're selling chocolate milk. Yeah, that works. Hey, Nestle's, I got a load of chocolate milk for you. You don't even have to add the chocolate. It may be a little chunky, but don't worry about it. It'll thin out. Just add a little water to it. Oh my God. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was telling you, we were down at the condo and the weather was like 100 every day. Not literally, one day it was 99, but Anyway, it was damn hot. We got home and the weather's in the 50s, you know. Barely made it to 60 the next day. And now you know why I keep a condo inland. So we can get some warm weather at least once a year. Oh, that was close. That was close. There you go. Get rid of that. Let's see. What else do we need to do? Let's go check on combines and stuff. He's full. He's running. He's full. Why are you doing this? Why are you not running the course? Drive the course. Come on, find your combine. There you go. What about you? What's your excuse? I turned him off. That's his excuse. These guys, I tell you, these drivers, they can't think on their own. You have to tell them what to do all the time. Yeah, he's not going to go for it. Alright, can you find your combine now? I wonder if I should assign him a combine. If that would make a difference. I mean, there's only one combine around. You can't find it. I have mixed feelings about these Massey Fergusons. I would expect them to have to be louder. You know, they're so quiet, but they do have a machine hum about them that's kind of cool. All right, what's happening? There you go. What the hell was that all about? Let's go check on Potato Guy. Alright, here's the problem. I may have to get another trailer. I do have the money. I've got $896,000, but I don't know if I have enough money to buy another tractor because those trailers are huge. And it takes a big tractor to pull them. But the problem is that I think this combine or this harvester holds 60,000 and that trailer only holds what, barely 30. Let's see what the trailer holds here. So he's constantly running back and forth to the farm and making this harvester wait. Well, it holds a little bit more than I thought. It holds 40,000. So maybe he'll catch up. The only problem is he's too far away from the farm. But yeah, I may have to buy. The tractor is how much? How much is the tractor? Was that tractor? Was that a? The Red Baron is. Okay, so it's $500,000. That'd leave me plenty to buy a trailer. But you know what? Here's the thing. How much of the... Well, there's quite a bit of the field left. Does it make that much difference? I mean, he's more than a third done. So, you know, by the time I buy another tractor and trailer, he's going to be done. And I'm not going to do potatoes at every harvest. I mean, this will give me enough potatoes to feed those animals for, you know, a generation. So I think it'll work. We'll just let it go. Yeah, listen to that machine hum this thing makes. I like it. Although it's just as noisy inside as it is outside. And field 2 is almost done. And we'll move this guy over to field 6, I believe. I believe I can fly. I believe I'm high on some kind of drug and I can fly. That's what I think of every time I hear that song. I'm so out of it. Yep. Somebody was laughing at my videos. One of my subscribers. I was confused about something. I don't remember what it was. But it was like, okay, did I put the pipe out? But I didn't call it a pipe. I called it an auger. And then I said, well, does he go on the left side, right side, passenger side, driver side? I don't remember. And obviously I must have been confused. And so this one subscriber was kind of, having a laugh at my expense, which is fine because I laugh at myself too. And I don't get upset about that kind of thing. That's why I tell you I play the Rude Man way. May not be the way you play, may not be the best way to play, may not be the right way to play, but it's the way I play. So I was a little bit confused, and he was pointing that out in a humorous kind of a way. He was teasing me, let's say. So I responded by saying, well, you know, good or bad, I wait till I'm really tired to record, or I'm caffeinated, or I'm heavily medicated. So, take your pick. One more pass should do this field. Hey, I do my best work when I'm heavily medicated. Now, I say that, and I know I try to keep a family channel, or a quasi-family channel, as long as they're not watching Fallout New Vegas, where there's curse words in the game. But I try to keep a family, quasi-family channel. And so you hear me say stuff like that, but you've also heard me say, I don't drink in real life. I never have. I don't drink alcohol. I have nothing against it. Anybody that wants to drink is more than welcome to it. I just don't. I don't like the taste of beer. Wine makes me sick. I get a gag reaction if I drink any hard liquor. And I don't like the feeling of being buzzed. And I know that's why some people do drink, that they like that feeling. I do not. I don't like trying to stand up and falling down, laughing and giggling, and I just don't like that feeling. So it wouldn't matter though, because I don't like to drink. I don't enjoy it. Like I said, I can't drink most alcohols. So I don't drink and I don't do drugs, except for subscription drugs. So when you hear me saying that, I'm just kidding when I say I'm heavily medicated. The biggest medication I do is I do drink Mountain Dew, which I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to drink caffeine or have any kind of caffeine. And it's not, what you think. I have a little bit of heart trouble, so I'm not supposed to have that kind of stimulation. But I do, and I try not to do too much of it. So most of the time, when you hear me popping a top on a pop, it's usually 7-Up. I may say it's Mountain Dew just because I like Mountain Dew. And what gamer doesn't drink Mountain Dew? Come on. Everyone does. I'm sitting here eating Cheetos and drinking Mountain Dew. That's what gamers do. So anyway, when you hear me talk like that, take it with a grain of salt. So if there's any kids out there watching, don't do drugs. Don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke cigarettes. Not good for you. Not a habit you should get into. Yeah, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I only chase women I can catch. So there you go. Ah! Sorry, scared myself. Uh-oh, I'm in traffic. Don't run me down. What was that? That tractor's kind of loud. All right, let's get this guy set up and get his tractor over here. I got 18 seconds until swoosh. So prepare your eardrums. You know what? One of these days I'm going to have to listen to one of my videos without the headphones on to see how loud the swoosh actually is. For me, it's a mind blower. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this guy up and get him ready for this field, and we'll bring his trailer over. I'm going to call it an episode here. When we come back, we'll finish that slurry run we were starting, check on the animals, continue on with our harvest, enjoy the sunshine. Isn't it beautiful on the farm? And I hope you had fun. Hope you're having fun on your farm, and I'll see you on my farm in the next episode. Happy farming.